Hey, my dear friends, welcome back to the Penguin Reset. Before we begin today, let's slow down for a moment. If your mind feels busy right now, that's okay. You don't have to silence it, you don't have to control it. Just notice it. Today, we are going to talk about something almost everyone struggles with: overthinking. Let me ask you something. Do you replay conversations in your head? Do you analyze decisions for hours? Do you imagine worst case scenarios before anything even happens? Do you think so much that you end up doing nothing? If that feels familiar, you're not alone. I'm with you. Overthinking is not a personality flaw. It's not a sign that you are weak. It's usually a sign that you care deeply. But caring without boundaries turns into mental exhaustion. Most people believe overthinking means they are being responsible. They think if I analyze everything, I'll avoid mistakes. If I think long enough, I'll feel certain. But here's the truth: overthinking rarely creates clarity, it creates only anxiety. Overthinking is often disguised fear: fear of making the wrong decision, fear of being judged, fear of regret, fear of failure, fear of losing control. So your mind keeps spinning because thinking feels safer than acting. Action feels risky. Thinking feels controlled. So you stay in your head. And the longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to move. Let's talk about control. Overthinking gives the illusion of control. It makes you feel like if you predict every outcome, you will be safe. But life doesn't work like that. You can't think your way into complete certainty. Many overthinkers are highly responsible people. They have learned that mistakes lead to criticism. So they try to eliminate mistakes by analyzing everything. But no amount of thinking can remove all uncertainty. Here's something important: overthinking is not about logic, it's about emotion. If a decision feels emotionally heavy, your mind keeps circling it, not because it lacks information, but because it fears the consequences. Overthinking also feeds perfectionism. You wait for the perfect choice, the perfect moment, the perfect response, but perfection doesn't exist, and wait for it keeps you and waiting for it keeps you stuck. Let me say this gently: overthinking is exhausting. It drains your energy without moving you forward. You feel tired even without starting anything because your brain has been running non-stop. This makes you even tired before starting the work. It also affects your sleep. You just lie down and your mind is always louder. It replays mistakes, it anticipates problems, it questions your choices because stillness gives you thought space. Let's talk about why letting go feels hard. Because uncertainty feels unsafe. Your mind believes if it keeps thinking, it prevents danger. But often, it's creating more stress than the situation itself. Most overthinking begins with a simple what if? What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if I regret it? What if I choose wrong? But rarely we ask, what if it works out? What if I handle it very well? What if I grow to a great extent? We never ask these type of good questions. Overthinking narrows your perspective. It focuses on risks, not possibility. It assumes you won't cope up. But you have handled difficult things even before that. You are more capable than your anxiety admits. Here's a key shift: overthinking is not solved by thinking more, it's softened by trust. Trust that you can adapt, trust that you can handle outcomes, trust that mistakes are survivable. Self trust reduces overthinking. When you believe you can handle consequences, decisions feel lighter. You don't need perfect certainty. You just need confidence in your resilience. Another important truth: overthinking is often about identity. You want to be seen as capable, as intelligent, as responsible. So you overanalyze to avoid looking foolish. But vulnerability is part of being human. You are just being human. So it is a good way only. Okay, let's talk about decision making. Most decisions are reversible, but overthinking treats them like life or death moment. That exaggeration increases pressure. Pressure increases mental loops. Here's something helpful. Instead of asking what's perfect choice, ask yourself which choice feels honest right now. Honesty is easier than perfection. Overthinking also disconnects you from your body. You live entirely in your head, but clarity often comes when you step away. When you walk, when you breathe, when you move, the body calms the mind. Let me reassure you. You are not broken because you overthink. You develop it as a protection. At some point, thinking deeply helped you survive. But now it may be limiting you. Healing overthinking is not about silencing thoughts, it's about reducing fear. When fear softens, thoughts slow naturally. Today, I don't want you to stop overthinking completely. That's really an unrealistic task. Okay. So today, we can just notice the difference. Okay. So reflection helps. Before you go, sit with this question. What am I trying to protect myself from by overthinking? No judgment. Just have this question in your mind just for awareness. I'll give you another question. If I trusted myself more, would I still be stuck in this loop? And now, definitely your mind will be clear. Let that settle. Okay. If this topic feels very familiar, be gentle with yourself. Yeah. Be gentle with yourself. Overthinking doesn't mean you are weak. Okay. It just means you have been trying to stay safe. Now you are learning how to feel stay safe without constant mental control. Thank you for being here again. Choosing awareness over panic is really powerful. Growth is not about thinking more, it's about trusting yourself more. If this video helped you even a little, come back tomorrow. We will continue slowly, honestly together. Take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video.